Ya nosotros tenemos la experiencia de estar ganando para ustedes, para ti, en cualquier momento. Así que le enviamos las buenas vibras. Una ocasión para animar al equipo de Puerto Rico con el Mundial. En Puerto Rico nací, tierra de Roberto Clemente. Muchacho ilusional. Diez, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. La Tota adorando a Lionel. Pam 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 pam. Muchacho, que ahora lo que vimos ilusionar, pero la será mi primera Copa Mundial. Estoy acá.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Take it in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26.
Yeah. Ah!
catches, but they ran into him.
Ay, me para un blog. Para conmigo.
They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick up first down, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense is going to be vital in this game.
Pero nunca sola, sola. Amores vienen, vivanes como la ola. Oh. Se ve bien, se ve bien.
Now Hill to return it.
Ah.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him.
Toma!
20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 84 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Steps away. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Team Rubio. Canción.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson.
Noah.
Position that were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers, but hands.
¡Qué estilo, qué estilo! ¡Un estilo!
To go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a in there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're unable to connect, but a late flat. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Finding his safety valve here.
Como pegamento.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake.
Cuba, ¿tú estás en Cuba o tú eres el que me conoce? Que te cambiaste el nombre. Bien la jugada.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On play action, Allen.
Con el defensista que era un tapón en la cara. Fucking arte. Wow, 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 wow.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On play action, Allen. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. That throw, Charles, in the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No,
dale like al video, dale like.
There's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he's got it past the
adiache, bro. Por lo tan mal tú te portas.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed.
Yo no sabía que eso pasa.
He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back.
Pero que racismo, te suspenden por racismo, ¿por qué?
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Oh, lo partió.
Trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Pues espero que no me pase a mí.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it.
¡Nieta!
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Oh.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. I know it appears
¿Para que no te aburra?
give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if
Ya ves lo que tiene.
should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge.
No, fue que me dieron. Pero también. Pero inventar ahí. Pero nada, estamos ubicados 5 en Facebook. Así que tú también lo puedes estar. ¡Míralo!
And they'll get this down to the 10. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Crowder's got it over the middle. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Deja montarte sombro pa que no te queme. Y yo puesto para ti y tú te me quito. No, está facilito ahí en la 3, está facilita. El que no está facilito soy yo. Ay, Dios mío.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Corrido.
To the air, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis from 3 yards out. And the Bills have cut the lead back down to 2. An out route there for the score. A quick out route there for the score.
Solo. Solo. Y no quiero perder. Yo no quiero perder.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And this will be incomplete. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying
to
sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick.
Dime qué quiere, ¿la anotamos rápido o la anotamos driveado? ¿Cómo lo quiere? ¿Lo quiere rápido o...?
They had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. In motion, Hill. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Cedric Wilson, a 16-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
And it feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. It's a run with Mostert, and he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversion. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to know how far
14 pases, solamente ha conectado 7. No le va mal, no le va mal.
Then you can look at the scoreboard
No le va mal,
and
no
see
le va
what
mal.
this game is.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense has certainly played well so far.
No se puede poner estúpido aquí, tiene que puntear. Make a good game, you continue punting. Punt. Se va, se va, se va, se va. Ay, ¿quién era? Porque bendito.
Council culture, dog. Say what I want about you. I'm like Oprah, dog. I treat you like I'm Jigga. Watch I own it all. Oh, you worry about a critic? That ain't protocol.
¿Sabes qué? No pregunten nada.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins.
Talking and playing at the same time. Soy bueno jugando y hablando a la misma vez. Dice que él es Mike Too Good, pero no está. No está. Está con el equipo campeón nacional, los Philadelphia Eagles. Y va a empezar el juego.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Hoy vamos a hacer el caso al coach.
Two and a throw right away. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. In motion left is Wilson. Accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion right is Wilson. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, Sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. That doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
From midfield, here's Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum, forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
In motion, Hill. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback land on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. On first down, Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 25. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2 and now on first down. That's swung out to Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 2nd down, Mostert. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a first down pickup of 8. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Tagovailoa. Oh, you saw that?
Chico!
It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL and it's on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
No, espérate, porque es que sí, pero es que un segundo, mira. Pero es que no puedo hablar ahora mismo. Espérate un momento porque está grabando, ¿ves? ¿Qué dice ahí? Un momento. ¿Qué voy?
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Hurts to throw. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
Down.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this third quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time...
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and a big sack at that. This remains a 1-point game. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20+. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done.
Vamos por este lado. Por el lado aquí. Vamos por el lado de los Dolphins. Eso es así. Por ese silent. Vamos. ¡Ah! Buena patada, buena patada. Ay, Cristo Dios.
In motion left is Wilson. 2 and now on first down. Flushed out right.
Chiquitiqué, yeah. Chiquitiquiti,
On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. They had 3 tight ends in on that set. Really good blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by James Bradbury. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Safety!
Run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Being chased out left. To a hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 63 yards. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, they were obviously backed up, had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it, and...
Yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover, put your defense in a bad spot.
9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. The counter now with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Right back to Sanders on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. Touchdown! Quez Watkins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the...
And now here is another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Pass is tipped, but he's still able to bring it in. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were...
So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with